and all of that. Okay, so this information just broke out about 2 hours ago, and this is by way of On Site. Big shout out to On Site. Okay, so this actually is about Mariah Carey's 9-year-old son. He's actually being bullied by some people that don't care for us, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to play this news clip. Y'all just take a listen to this situation about their child being bullied, probably because of what went on with his dad, Nick Cannon.
Right.
Okay, start this over. Take a listen to this.
A struggle for me since I was aware that there was such thing as race. And the only reason I was aware so early on was because it became a subject of humiliation for me as a child. We talk about in the book, in the chapter Coloring Outside the Lines, when I drew a picture of my family because that was the assignment, and basically got traumatized by the student teachers who thought I had used the wrong crayon because I knew my father with a brown crayon, and just different experiences as a child where I brought my friend Becky to my dad's house with me, and the parents didn't know I was black. They didn't know that he was going to go to a black man's house. They don't think that my mother and the girl burst into tears because she was so freaked out. And mind you, my father was this gorgeous, tall man that looked like a movie star to me, and then to see that happen, it just changes your perspective on things and it twists it. And I really feel like it's been a lifelong battle, struggle, even with my own kids. I'm reading chapters, or now they can listen to the audiobook, but to certain chapters, I'm reading them that are helping to illustrate my encounters with racism and how they can then have a greater understanding and ultimately a greater reservoir with which to deal with the situation itself, because it's hard. And by the way, like Rocky just got bullied the other day from a white supremacist person that he thought was his friend. It's like insane. So this is the world we live in, and I think I'm glad this came out in a timely fashion. It's what it was meant to be.
Shocking new information about a priest.
Wow, that's something else. Let me comment on that right quick, okay? Because when I ended up leaving the country, I grew up in the country, in a very small town called Hensley, Arkansas. So it was only a population of like 250 people. And, the majority of all those people on, our side of Hensley were African-American people. Mm-hmm. So about in 1988, we ended up leaving Hensley and we moved to North Little Rock. We moved to a little neighborhood, a small community, and it was called like the Park Hill area. So it was the mostly majority of, non-Black people.
Right.
And remember, it was me, my sister, one of my brothers, and it was a few of their friends. And we were just walking to, the neighborhood store. And I remember like a truck driving by and they were throwing eggs at us, calling us the N-word.
Right.
And that's just something I remember. And, that was my first experience with something like that at a young age. I think I was probably maybe about 8 or 9. I would think I was about 8, So when I seen that, I just thought about what happened to me, and I'm just like, wow, that's a precious age to have to go through something like that. That's a really, really precious age to experience stuff like that. But, just thinking back on probably what my grandmother had to go through, your grandmother had to go through, thinking about like the 60s and stuff like that, because times have changed a lot, but in some little way, it may not be the same of what they went through, but it's like every generation of people of color one day will have to experience, when it comes to it. What do you think about that, Ms. Blackie?
Well, I actually think that, it's really sad that this is 2020, guys, and racism's still going on. And I don't care what nobody say. It's like we'll never fit in.